Hey Clashers, we have a new rank 1 player right now, and if you actually visit him and take a look at his strategy which he's running, it's pretty crazy, but he's running the Queen Charge hybrid with an Apprentice Warden. I have not seen this before, but somehow it has to work if he is that high up in Legends, so let's take a look at it. But not only that, in addition to that, he is running the Phoenix on the Queen, the new Yak with a new level on that King, and the Lizards on the Warden and so on, which is pretty normal then again, but really interesting pet combinations. I think we just jump into some attacks because Queen Charge Hybrid seems to be back with this combination. Okay, so the crazy thing with this is what he does is he's actually using the Apprentice Warden with the Queen together. The reason with this is as well why he's using the Phoenix with the Queen is because in hybrid attacks, it's not bad if your Queen dies after she has gotten the value. So that's exactly what we're going to try to do on this one. What we're trying to do is charging the Town Hall somehow, then eventually my Queen is going down, but the healers transition away, and then we get a lot of value. Let's just try to get the wall break right so we can enter that Town Hall compartment. We can use the Sneaky Goblins as well a little bit to funnel. That's always a nice thing to do. And then we just charge into that compartment right here. Another wall break so we can really make sure it's a bit better opened. More test loons, and then the Apprentice Warden as well in there. It's just here to give us a little bit more speed, like a little bit more power with the Queen Charge. The HP boost is not really what you're looking for. The main thing why you're adding him to this army composition is because of, well, more attack damage. That's pretty much it. He is having the same range, so it's really likely that he's staying alive for quite some time with your Queen, and this means that he can just non-stop attack with your Queen together, and this is getting you quicker through some defenses, and this is kind of all what you're looking for in this attack. Right now, Tornado Trap is not that great as we're getting into the Monolith range. But again, as I said, we're not looking to charging the entire base if the Queen is going down eventually. Not the end of the world. Let's just use the King and the Siege Barracks right here and start with the Hybrid at the top side to make sure that if the Queen is going down versus all of this damage, then we have the option of actually having our healers switch to our hybrid and really empower that even more. The Apprentice Warden as well switched over, which is totally fine. Queen might run into that. Invisibility might run into that invisibility spell. Let's just heal the troops right here. Oh wait, they're splitting. Let's see if the troops are right there as well. Not sure. Let's just do something. Maybe the Warden ability at some. Maybe Warden ability now. I think we caught pretty much everything at this point, which is great. Some loons right there. Queen is getting healed back up again, which is nice. Let's just freeze that. And then we have to make sure that we're getting back into the last scatter shot as quickly as possible. That would be quite nice. Let's add another wall break. Maybe we get even that far. Can use the... Oh, another wall break right there as well. Where champion ability had been used, but now it's all about my Queen. The headhunters are sadly not perfectly timed. Hey, my Queen is still there, and she still has the Phoenix Act. Remember that. This is something which is not, or shouldn't be underestimated. The Queen with the Phoenix Act is quite nice. And this is actually going to work, I think. With the Yak still alive, it's a lot of power. The reason why we're using the Yak on this one is because a lot of times the King is less likely going down than the Queen in the Queen Charge Hybrid. And this means, well, if the King is not going down, it's not giving you anything to use the Phoenix. So instead, we have the Yak on this one. I think you could use as well Frosty, for example, but just having, like, making sure that if the King eventually is running into the base, he is not stuck inside there is quite nice. And with the level 15 Yak, HP is really, really good on that as a tank and as a supportive pet for that King. And the combination is pretty solid, you can see that. Let's keep going this time around versus this base right here. We have 2 bomb towers around the town hall, but we cannot lure out the clan castle around that town hall, which is typically not optimal for what you're trying to do. Like, you're charging the clan castle, which is quite significant, but with 2 bomb towers here, I don't think my hybrid would get through that. Let's just use the, well, hybrid into that town hall. We have to use the Queen like this, I think. Sneaky Goblins already funneling. Perfect. Minion right here for funneling as well. Let's add another Sneaky Goblin to make sure the Queen is going the right direction for sure. Apprentice Warden added. And then we're going to charge as much as possible. Rage. is needed, as there is a lot of damage on my little queen. We have the Apprentice Warden getting healed back up again. Let's just turn that invisible. Let's hope that my queen is eventually going back for that town, for that multi-inferno tower, as we have to freeze this because, well, oh boy, that one is dealing a lot of damage. We were luckily able to get that done. Let's do some test loons. I think that one loon is just flying perfectly for us. Now the question is, how can we take down the rest of this one? We have one Black Knight getting triggered. That's amazing. Now the Rage maybe, or do we even... I would just use the Rage, to be honest. Maybe we can keep the Apprentice Warden alive. That would be great. So far it's staying alive. Yes, indeed. No. It's going... Why are my troops going into the poison? I thought they would go for the top side, but hey, then we're just adding the army right there. Come on, come on. I would just use the queen ability now. Apprentice Warden, everything just in there. Now the Rage. Wall break, some sneaky, some troops right there. Heal spell, just like that. I think it's not looking too bad for us, guys. I think it's not looking too bad indeed. With that defending king, hopefully then on the menu next, we should be looking pretty good to go. I think we have the warden ability in just a second, as everything is approaching there. Now, as the Rage Tower is active and the Siege Barracks Hogs are coming in, we have the heal to get everything, hopefully, through those multi-inferno towers. That would be great. Let's use it right here. Let's use the freeze right there, because, well, it is a lot of damage. Rage up multi-inferno towers are not a joke at all. You should never underestimate it. We have the king now with the yak, but they can walk inside. That's looking good. That's looking beautiful, actually. And use some back-end troops right there. Wall break, maybe. I don't even know. And there should be another 3-star. Like, this attack is legit crazy. I mean... I'm recording this and I'm like right now, what is it, like 2 out of 3? Like 3 attacks tried and 2 3-stars. This is pretty good. I mean, this is pretty insane. And I can totally see why this player is rank 1 with this strategy. It is crazy. I don't know if the Apprentice Warden is actually doing anything or if it's just... I don't even know. But somehow it's working and that's all what counts. Maybe it's the pet. Maybe it is the pet combination, which is quite nice. Who knows? But I just like it because it works. Can we get another 3-star versus this base? That's the question. It's not looking like a nice base at all. But what could we possibly do? I feel like on this one, we have to charge on the town hall far side. I mean, I don't want to charge the town hall and then we have to face this on the back. And I don't think my hybrid would go through that at all. So let's just charge on the town hall opposite side. Start my queen right here. Use a sneaky goblin like this to funnel already. Then we have to wall break in. I will add the Apprentice Warden already just to make sure that we're going through all of those defenses and buildings a little bit quicker, a tiny little bit. That would be already great. Now the wall break. And things are already looking pretty solid. Some sneakies right here for funneling. We have to rage at this point, sadly, but hey. Should be alright as we're approaching the base. I don't want to use another Tesla because this could trigger the Rage Tower and that would be, I think, really bad for me at this stage. I don't want to have it triggered just yet. I will just use another 2 sneaky goblins right here. My queen struggling a little bit, but we should keep her alive for now. Wall break, where is it? Oh, that wall break didn't like that. That wall break, I like that way better. Going into that compartment, into that core. Let's just freeze that. Ability just to be safe. That was not a good... Oh wait, that's an archer tower. That's not... could you please not go for my healers? That would be great. Let's just start the hybrid. Just like that. Apprentice Warden. Healers right there. Okay, and now the other... Most likely the other... Oh, actually, I might be able to save my... queen and my healers with this one. King ability. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure yet how I will handle this, to be honest. I just freeze everything here. We still have the queen ability. We still have the warden ability. Warden is following. Queen is in her Phoenix stage. That's great. Now the warden ability. Now the warden. That was the perfect warden ability. The defending queen sadly did not take, was not going down, but we can use some loons right here for actually dealing some damage and distracting the scatter shot. Both of that is really nice. Archer tower might even go down with that. The king, again, is alive, guys. If the king is alive, and for that long, why would we use the Phoenix on the king in hybrid, right? Like, that makes no sense. On this one, I think we could even swag the... oh my goodness. We could even swag the Royal Champ ability. This is crazy. I mean, I'm not joking. This is pretty insane on how good this strategy is. I would have never thought this. I thought, okay, this guy is just cracked and it's like insane with this rank 1. But I have tried this now, and this is way easier than I expected. Queen Charge Hybrid is back, maybe? I would say as long as you're not facing ring bases. I think even ring base with this one should be somewhat easy. Unfortunately, I was not able to face any ring bases, but still, give it a try if you want to. The link for this attack is down below in the description. I mean, it is really, really nice to use. Give it a try if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you were able to learn something. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.